Before you sign that offer letter, watch this video. I want to show you 3 non-negotiable things you must do before you buy a property here in Abuja if you want to buy right. So watch till the end. Number 1, verify the land title. It is not enough to hear from the seller that this property has a C of O or an R of O title. You want to confirm for yourself, and to do that you need to visit the Abuja Geographic Information System, AGIS. They are the body in charge of verifying land title and documentation here in Abuja. You want to ensure that you are not being allocated someone else's land, and at AGIS you get comprehensive information of the land, including the ownership details, property boundaries, and the land title. Moreover, this information is open to the general public, so you can easily access it. And number 2, you want to check the Land Use Act and zoning laws of that particular location. So because Abuja was carefully planned and there was a vision while designing the master plan, the government is very intentional and deliberate when it comes to the city's development. So there are laid down rules and regulations guiding how structures are being erected in different locations in the city. Now, these guidelines and regulations are what we call the Land Use Act and zoning laws of Abuja. There are some areas in Abuja that are meant for residential living, while others for commercial purpose. We also have areas that are specified for either farming or industries, and there are some that are called mixed use. Now, this one allows for both residential buildings, commercial building, agricultural, that's farmland, and maybe a bit of industries if the industries are not producing waste or products that are toxic to the human health. Now, we have areas in Abuja here that are called green areas, and as the name implies, they are for recreational purposes like parks, and also for the sustainability of the ecosystem. So you don't want to go and buy a green area and build on it. This is one of the reasons why we have demolition issues here in Abuja. So you want to verify and do your due diligence, and to confirm this, you need to go to the Department of Development Control. Under the FCDA, they are the ones in charge of land use and zoning laws in Abuja. So you verify if your property aligns with what is specified for that particular location, because you don't want to go and build a residential property in a commercial area. And aside from that, you want to ensure that the type of building you want to erect in that area complies with what is allowed for that particular location. How do I mean? If you get to an area and you notice that it is only 1-story building or 2-story building that are around that place, that means that is what is allowed there. So you cannot build a 4-story building there. If you do, you are only opening yourself up to demolition by the government, because they will come for your building. So you need to ensure that these things are in alignment with what the government has laid down for that area. And like I said, you can confirm from the Department of Development Control under the FCDA. Number 3, conduct a physical inspection. Now, you must not miss this step, because it is very important whether you are in Nigeria, Abuja, or you are abroad, especially if you are abroad. An inspection is very important. So you should send someone to physically inspect the site after you have virtually inspected it. Now, one of the reasons why an inspection is important is because you can confirm the land coordinates. And to do this, you need the services of a registered surveyor. This surveyor will get the beacon number and the coordinates to confirm if the land is the right land, and check for the property boundaries, right? You don't want a situation where you were shown one land and allocated another plot. So this is very important. And aside from that, you need site inspection to check the land topography. You want to confirm how accessible that location is, and also if that location is close to the landmarks listed, especially if those landmarks are important to you, like the airport. So these 3 steps listed are very important if you want to invest rightly here in Abuja. If you found value in this video and you want to know more about how to rightly invest in Abuja real estate, call or WhatsApp the number on your screen today to book a free consultation. We also have verified properties that you can buy, so call or WhatsApp the number to secure yourself a plot and to book a free inspection. Do have a great day.